Okay. In my course of work, I've trained myself to put my emotions in a freezer. I bury them deep down for nobody to touch, you know. Uh, but I've been asked direct questions like, so I'll try to answer it as wisely as I can. Your emotions as a human being are the most valuable things. That's what makes a difference between a living being and a dead being. So they're mostly like your pearls. The contributors to our indigenous wisdom is Christ. And Christ taught us that we should not throw our pearls before swine. It is not suggesting that every human being is a swine, but he's saying that maybe one person will not appreciate your humanity and will not appreciate your feelings. Right? That comes from a place of wisdom. Just don't throw your emotions out in public. Like, we have a lot of people who are watching us being murdered, and they don't understand what it means to blow up a house, you know? Here I am with all the unimaginable outrage. For every brick that is destroyed, for every family that was displaced, for every drop of blood that was spilled, for every tree that was uprooted, for every one of us that got beaten up by those savages. Here I am with all the outrage a son can have when he sees his father unable to protect him, with the outrage of a son that a mother had, that she could only cry seeing him being kidnapped away from her, with all the outrage of a student that sees his teacher being blown to pieces, with all the outrage that a heart can take. I train myself to speak calmly, accurately, being descriptive, because I learned that nobody learns from a loud voice. The way I trained myself to express my outrage is the way I'm trying to communicate with you now. With the outrage that every single minute of my life, I'm reminded that I'm being denied my basic freedoms because I was born. Every single minute adds to that outrage. But that's mine, and I know the savages who are responsible for it, and thankfully none of them is in this room.